Alright, what's up, Mr. G here, and we're going to do a 3D model of this object right here on the right today. Okay, so it's been a little while since we did some 3D, so I'm going to click on this little cogwheel down here and go to 3D Basics. I'm going to click on the bottom right corner of my view cube up here, and basically I have to make some cylinders and press pull them back, or circles and press pull them back. And then I've got some cuts that go through some stuff, so we're just gonna try and wing it basically. So I'm gonna start by making a box. Let's see, this thing is about 40×70, so I'm gonna make a box that's, I don't know, 50 by 50. Box, click 50, tab 50, enter 50 tall. So I made a 50 by 50 by 50 box using the box tool. And I'm going to change 2D wireframe to hidden just so I can get this, because I need this box in order to create circles on the different faces here, here, and here. Okay, so I'm kind of going to draw it going up and down here. So I'm going to start on basically this top piece right here. By the way, make sure you have dynamic UCS turned on, which is this little, it looks like a 90-degree angle thing right here with a lightning bolt. You can make sure it's on the bar by going to this customization menu and looking for dynamic UCS. Okay, I'm going to start with a circle. It looks like that big circle that's here is 40 diameter. So circle, let's start it in the middle somewhere. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to do 40 like that. And then, let's see. Let's just copy paste this box up there in case I need to draw a circle on another face or something like that. So then what happens is it comes down into basically another shape here, which looks like, based on this view, it's 20 diameter. So it goes from 40 diameter to, I think, 20 diameter here. This on this side actually looks like it's 25. I wonder if it's 25. Let's see, it's either, oh yeah, so this inside is 20. So that's the inside cut, I think. So 25 is actually a dimension that I want for this little part here, and then the distance from here to here is 70 minus 47. So 70 minus 47 is 23. So basically I need to, or I can copy this down, 23. So that's 23 units away. That didn't work. Copy, click, 23. Huh. Did I make this radius? I made this radius 40 when it needs to be diameter 40. That was too big. Anyway, okay. Off to a terrible start, but anyway. Now I'm going to take this. So I just had to change the size of the circle. I had the radius 40, and I needed to change it so that the diameter was 40. And now I can copy this down, 23. So it looks like, geez. I need ortho on, copy it straight down, 23, so that I've got two circles that are on top of one another. They're both 40 diameter and they're 23 apart based on this dimension here. Now I'm going to make the one on the bottom smaller. I'm going to make it 25 based off this dimension here. So I'm just going to double click on this, and for the diameter I'm going to change that to 25. So what happens is basically you've got this shape, this circle, and then we're going to use the Loft Tool, which I'm not sure we've used before, to get to this size here. So up here there's Loft. How it works is creates a 3D solid or surface in the space between several cross sections. These are my two cross sections. So I'm going to click Loft and then click this circle and then this circle and hit enter a couple times. And what it does is it creates this shape. It should be solid too, which is good. And then I'm going to go right there to the top view. So that's basically this little part. We just have to cut that stuff out, which we'll do later. And I need another cylinder that's here. For the size of that one, I guess I gotta figure that part out. How wide is this? It's gotta be less than, I wonder, oh, all fillet radii are 1. So that fillet is 1. I'm just not sure how big this is by looking at this. Where's A? A cuts through this way. Whoops. That's 25. Maybe we go with 20. And it's this. Yeah, okay. I think it's 20. Let's do a circle. So same thing. I'm going to use this thing up here. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I can just float it. A circle that's 20. I actually need to make the diameter 20, so I'm going to double click on that and go to 20. And the length of this is 47 minus 19. So 47 minus 19 is 28. So I'm going to take this, and it's the same size all the way through. I'm just going to press pull it. I don't have to do loft. What was it, 23? No, 28. 28, like that. And then I can move this by grabbing the center of it there and putting it on piece there, the next piece there. Now I've got to do this one, which looks like it's 25. Diameter circle. So I'm going to do circle, diameter 25, and I'm going to press pull that guy down 19. So now I've got that piece. And then I can press pull or move that by grabbing it at the middle or the center, and then I can move that to there. So that is kind of the object so far. Now I think I just have to cut all these other little pieces out, which might be a little tricky. Looks like I've got this little shape here and then this one up here. I think this goes all the way through. This circle that goes up top looks like it goes all the way through. So maybe we'll start there. It looks like the circle of that is a diameter of 13, so I'm just going to put a circle, hover, and then go there, diameter of 13. I'm going, oh shoot, did radius again. Let's undo that. Circle, diameter 13. Press pull, click on the inside of the circle, don't click on the edge. If you click on the edge, it won't be right, so click on the inside like that, and then go all the way down and click again. That should give you a hole that goes all the way through, but it didn't for me. Let me try that again. Maybe I need to union these together first. Union, select this, this, and this, enter. Now that's all one piece. And then I'm going to try and press pull this circle all the way through. Let's see. Okay, now I've got that thing that goes all the way through like that. Okay, so now I've got these little slits right here that look like they're too wide, and they go 44 this way, and there's 3 of them. So let's see here. I need to draw a line from here going that way. A slit that's going down, and then I need to find out what angle these other 2 are going at. So if I take 360 degrees and divide it by 3, I know that I need 120 degrees between each line. So this one's going this way. What's up, man? Let's see if I can set my polar tracking on and set it to, what am I looking to go into? What was that? 360 divided by 120. Shoot. 360 divided by 3. Clear. Hello. 360 divided by, that was 120. What goes into 120? 30, 60, 90, 120. So I can set it from 30 and then go, all right, that's 30. 60, 90, 120 would be there. That looks good. And then do the same thing the other way. So from here, 30, well, 90's this way, 90 straight that way, and then go 90s here. Why is it snapping there? I think we want just mirror this maybe. 90s here, 120 would be there. The next snap point. Does that look right? I think so. Okay. Wonder if I can offset these one each way. Looks like I can. Is this going to work? Not really sure. These kind of need to be boxes. So I'm going to erase the middle one now. The middle line that I originally created. Maybe use the trim tool to get in here and trim these lines up a little bit. So that it's actually like, let's see if this works. Hey, what's up? And then I'm going to close these off here, here, and here. Join those all together by selecting all of them. J, enter. So now that should be like a polygon. I'm going to see if I can press pull that down. It looks like it's good. Press pulling that down. I need to go 44, I believe, based on this dimension here. So now it's doing that number, and then use subtract. So subtract basically takes one mass away from another mass. So you click subtract, click the mass you want to keep, which is going to be this, enter, and then the mass you want to take away, which is this, and enter. And then it should take that slot away, and then I'm still left with my little 2D shape here, which I can delete, but there's also that circle that's still there, which I can delete. But we end up with something that looks like that, which I think is right so far. So we've got this hole, we've got the slot. Now we need this little guy right here. There's also a little fillet here. I can go ahead and do those. That fillet, I think the fillet radius is 1. I'm going to type in the word fillet edge, and then you just select an edge like this. I'm going to set my radius first. Actually, my radius is already set to 1, so I should be able to just click this edge right here. And it probably happens here, and I just can't see it. Oh, I got to click these all the way around, which is kind of annoying. There a couple times. Now I've got that filleted. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. I think looking pretty good. All right, so I've got to create this little shape here. I'm going to draw it on this face so that I can just put it. Well, actually, it lines up with this. This little cutout or whatever lines up with this, so I'm going to make it line up with that. Don't see one. There might be 2 more, but I'm thinking maybe there's, let's just work on the 1 for now. So let's draw it over here. I'm going to draw a circle that's diameter 5. I'm going to draw a line, looks like 12.66 down. 12.66. Turn ortho on to make sure I'm in good shape. 12.66. Let's do a circle here. It's also diameter 5. Draw a line up from the quadrant, down from the quadrant. Let's erase. I can move this thing out of my way now. I can erase the middle line like that and use trim. Oh no, trim's not working. That's a yikes. What if I do it flat? Circle, 5, line, 12.66. Circle, diameter 5, line 12.66, circle, diameter 5, line from quadrant to quadrant, quadrant to quadrant, trim. So now it lets me trim there for whatever reason. Wouldn't do it on the other face, which is what I need. All right, here's a new tool, 3D rotate, because I need this to be rotated up onto the Z axis. I'm going to type 3DR, enter, select the object, enter, choose a base point by clicking on the middle here. And when it says pick a rotation axis, I'm going to click this red one right here, move my mouse this direction, and basically what happens is let me hit turn ortho off here, it rotates along that red axis that I originally clicked. As long as I have ortho on, I can move that to straight up like that. Now I've got to kind of move this into the correct location, which might be tricky. I need it to be basically in line with this. So what I'm going to do is draw a line maybe from the center here. And let's see if I can just kind of maybe move this point like that. So it's kind of lined up like that. So I just drew a line out from actually the center of the object like that. And then I just kind of use the move tool to put it out like that. And there's a gap of, it looks like 4.66 from the middle to the edge here. So I'm actually going to take this and move it down to there. That way, oh shoot, let's see, I want to move the center of this to here. That way it's lined up where the center of the circle is lined up with that. That way I can just move it straight up 4.66. So I'm going to slide this up 4.66. And then I can erase that. And just basically what I've tried to do here is get that. Oh, that does not line up. I've done something wrong. Let's check something. DI enter, click from there to there. That's 19, so this is just in the wrong spot. Maybe I made it too big. Let's see, how far is it from there to there? 17.66, is that math right? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, that is right. I think 12, 13, 14, 15. Why doesn't this line up? Running out of time here. I'm just going to slide this down, maybe inch. See if that lines up. I think I've got the wrong size for this when I originally drew it. So, but anyway, what you would do at this point would be to press pull this basically into this and then use the subtract tool again. It looks like it actually goes all the way through based on this section view. So get the size of this thing right. Let me just do this math here. I guess it would be 12.66 plus 5, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.66. I'm not really worried about that. Let's just do, as long as you can get it close, I think we're okay. Press pull, you press pull this through like that, and then use the subtract tool again. Subtract, click the thing you want to keep, which is this, enter the thing you want to take away, enter, which is that, and then you're left with that shape that looks something like that. Okay. Then we can take that and put it in our title block where you've got the isometric view. I wonder if I have that on Teams. Let's go to Files. Isometric title block. I don't have the 3D title block. 3D title. Oh, I've got it on my computer here. Hopefully, or we've got the layouts or whatever. So then I can take this, copy, here, and then do my MV, make a viewport is what I call it. I don't think that's right. And then just set these up. This is supposed to be top view, so that was right. My screen is bugging out for whatever reason. Zoom out a little bit so it looks like that. MV again, here to here. Front view could be I guess our front view and side views are basically going to be the same. Well, one side won't have a hole. It'll look something like that. And then the isometric view will look like this. No dimensions. Just put it in like that.